Hello, everyone. We're back with the actual class listed as how to set goals and how to accomplish those goals. My name is Izzy Lewis. I hold a master's degree in human development, certification in performance job coaching, certification in job conflict coaching, certification in executive coaching. Among those, I'm the proud author of a book called Think in the Now for Success. This book, we will be referring to page 27 in a lot of our conversation with goal setting. And I look forward to excitedly get you guys moving towards how to set a useful goal. Okay, so let's start with basically examples of goals. Examples of goals can be finding a new job. It can be creating new ways to build relationship with your family. It could be relating to your personal life, setting a goal to say exercise every day to keep fit, not necessarily to lose weight. Whatever that goal is, you want to first set that goal. When you're done setting that goal, you want to then work towards, well, how will I accomplish this goal? When will I work on this goal? So you want to set a timeline for those goals. Setting a timeline allows you to then hold yourself accountable for these goals. Does that make sense? Alrighty, moving forward. When we're done setting these goals, we want to then start working towards the importance of these goals and accomplishing these goals. So for example, if it's exercising every day for at least 6 weeks, you want to then make a marker and make a point that you started this goal. You want to set a timeline, say 15 minutes or something that's reasonable, accomplishable. You don't want to set too much of a big goal because you don't want to then not be able to accomplish that goal. Now, let's go back a little bit. There are short-term goals and there's long-term goals. We will talk today about short-term goals just because they're easier to think of. All right, so on page 30 of my book, you will find where it says, what exactly is a goal? A goal is something that you can identify with. For example, something that you like, something that you're good at, something that you can hold yourself reliable about, something that you can rearrange to be succeed. So these are things that are in your interest and what you can then relate to. So let's move forward to talking about when is it important to set a goal? It's important to set a goal when we're going through life changes or when we want to make some changes in our lives. For example, we're going through the pandemic. A lot of times we may find the need to rearrange our thought process, our jobs, rearrange the ways of how we want to manage our families, rearrange even our social lives. Okay, so those are setting useful goals. We also want to focus on how this relates to finding a job. And so I always want to refer you to my website for further questions, www.feelbetterdobetterstaffing.com. There's a lot of resources on there. I will also create a chat to refer to this class. Okay, so let's focus on examples of crisis goals. We want to set goals of how to assist ourselves in finding resources. For example, Google resources to assist us, websites such as mine, social media that assist you with resourcing and researching what is interesting to you. Okay, and that is simple. You can just go Google ideas or Google things in your environment that can assist you with the actual accomplishment of your goal. Now, you do want to hold yourself accountable. How do I hold myself accountable? I then go back to my drawing board, which would be that way of you documenting what you're working on. And you want to check in. You want to check in at least once a day. Or if you cannot check in once a day, you do that once every 2 days to see how you're doing or to see if you've changed your mind, which comes to my next point. In any goal you set, even though you've set that goal, a goal is changeable. Why is a goal changeable? A goal is changeable because things may change in my environment. My family situation may change. My schedule may change. My thoughts may change. So you can go back and rearrange these goals that suits the possibility of accomplishing them. So changing them doesn't mean that I don't no longer have a goal, but it means that my goal has changed to redirecting to something that's more useful. For example, I may have a goal to search for 5 jobs every day, but that may change because my schedule for my child in school may change. Just like we're seeing that we have to be flexible because of the pandemic, COVID-19. So therefore now I may only be able to search for 3 jobs a day because my time has to be spent with my child online, helping with his or her school and activities, okay? So it's okay to change. Now, the holding yourself accountable comes from seeing what you have accomplished, like I mentioned on page 32. Let's go back to our goals changeable. Yes, goals are changeable. Goals are changeable because we learn more about ourselves, about our circumstances, about our environment, okay? And something may happen, we may get ill, something may change where we have a slowdown of how to then move forward with accomplishing that. So let's check in with how I will check in with you in accomplishing this. I want you to go and I want you to get involved with listing at least 5 goals that you're going to be working on. After you've tipped into this course, I want you to list details of how you will accomplish these goals, and then we can then move forward with how we will then take the next step to deal with your specific goals. If you do have any questions, please, you feel free to email me at feelbetterconsulting@icloud.com. Again, that is FEELBETTER consulting, CONSULTING at iCloud.com. More than happy to respond to any questions you have. And I will also upload some tips and some details to help you to visualize the actual class, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Again, we're going to go into more details of how to specifically set specific goals in the next session, okay? More details of different kinds of goals and how to then stretch those to perhaps long-term goals when you have accomplished a set amount of these short-term goals. My website is www.feelbetterdobetterstaffing.com. I also have a book on Amazon, Think in the Now for Success. You're going to be hearing quite a bit from me, from excerpts from this book. Now, I am very excited to hear back from you guys. I look forward to you tuning into my class, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.